every criticism or complaint that we made of this movie, you could literally copy that and paste it onto every movie Roland Emmerich has ever made. It's the same nonsense, and I was sick to death of it back in 2002 or 3, whenever Day After Tomorrow came out. I was sick of it then. I'm sick of it now. I'm just so sick of this. Nah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, I didn't like this movie, guys.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I did not.
We'll have to see how it does at the box office. It was pretty empty. It was pretty empty in there on its opening night.
It was, but when we were there, the 3D showing ended, and a lot of people left that theater. So the earlier 3D showing.
We're just the boring people who don't go to the exciting ass.
We were at the dead shift, so the dead screening.
People still left this one though.
Yeah, there were a few. There was a couple that walked out.
Yeah,
I saw that.
They walked out. They had the right idea.
Yeah, we should have just followed them. Maybe gone to dinner with them or something. I don't know.
You want to go to Cane's or something?
Dinner first.
Yeah. Oh my God.
How convenient to have every racial stereotype in this movie.
Yeah,
this was pandering to the Chinese.
This movie's pandering to everything. It's Roland Emmerich.
You know why it's pandering to the Chinese, Jason?
Because they want to sell.
No, because Roland Emmerich has been watching Transformers, and Transformers, the last two, Michael Bay has realized that he makes most of his money in China, almost all of his money in China, and so he started pandering his movies to the Chinese. So Roland Emmerich saw that, and he's like, well, I better add in, a lot of really good stuff about the Chinese, so I'm going to make a killing over there. And that's probably what's going to happen.
I would have liked this movie better if she had more lines or was generally on screen more.
Or was just a character.
I would have liked it more if I didn't see this movie. It would be interesting to do a comparison of Roland Emmerich and Michael Bay, because they're so easily comparable. And they're both criticized for the same thing. Let's compare. I mean, real quick, because I got nothing else to say about this movie. Screw this movie. Let's just compare the two real quick. I'm not shy about how much I can't stand the Transformers movies. Yes, they're just the worst. And yeah, the Ninja Turtles movies aren't any better, but I don't know. I think Michael Bay has made more good films than Roland Emmerich.
I know this is probably, the worst thing to say, but I think Michael Bay is a better writer.
Yes.
Than Roland Emmerich is.
I think he is too.
And because of that, his movies are less annoying to sit through.
Because at least you could say that, the two main, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys, they're not the same as, Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery in The Rock. And those four characters are not the same as Shia LaBeouf in Transformers. And those characters are not necessarily the same as, I don't know, Armageddon, or even Pearl Harbor. At least to a certain extent, even if they're annoying, Shia LaBeouf is super annoying in Transformers.
But at least you get his character.
At least he's a different protagonist than those, even if he's obnoxious. Every character in every Roland Emmerich film is the exact same, except Mel Gibson in The Patriot. And I guess Jean-Claude Van Damme in Universal Soldier. That's about it. As charming as Will Smith is, his character in Independence Day is bland. Yes! It's just Will Smith. That's the only reason it worked. And I think when we were talking about The Patriot, if they got a less, at the time, lovably charismatic guy as Mel Gibson, because believe it or not, guys, there was a time when everyone loved Mel Gibson.
I still love Mel Gibson. What are you talking about?
If they got a lesser talented guy than Mel Gibson for the role in The Patriot, it probably wouldn't have worked as well. Because I think that was after Braveheart.
Oh, it was after Braveheart.
Yeah. And Braveheart was the hottest film of that time, and so it worked. But character-wise, I think Michael's better. As bad as Ninja Turtles was, 13 Hours wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And John Krasinski was good. It was a good lead. He was kind of a generic character, but he was a good lead. That's the thing. Michael Bay does make good films here and there. Pain and Gain was really good. The Rock is a really fun action film.
And considering that, even though this movie was terrible, in a comparison of Liam Hemsworth to Chris Hemsworth, I actually do think Liam Hemsworth can be a good actor. He just needs to get better films.
I've never seen him in a good... I love Expendables 2, but he is so bland in that.
I don't know. I think he's a fun actor.
Would you recommend Independence Day Resurgence?
Maybe as a drinking game.
I mean,
No.
not even.
There are
as,
better movies to drink to
That's
than
true.
Yeah,
Okay.
not even as like just dumb
fun. No.
No.
If you want to watch, you know, guys, you want to watch something that's silly fun, go watch Central Intelligence. It just came out. Central Intelligence is actually a lot of fun, and it actually has enjoyable action and funny, witty characters. It's much better than this.